Alright, welcome everyone to the first Autocross Autopsy video. I'm going to try to do these after every event if anybody likes it, but basically I recorded my course walks. I've chopped them up between the first and the second one. You'll see some transitions, some speed ups when we're just walking and not talking about anything. Then I go through the Solostorm data between my co-driver and I on our best runs, and then I've got our runs lined up. So there's some black marks in the runs. That's where I'm chopping it up so that it'll line up and we can see it kind of by sectors. I didn't really intend for this video to go on for almost half an hour, but here we are. This is the first one. We'll refine it from here. I've had to learn a lot of stuff on how to do this. It's currently like damn near midnight Tuesday night. I was trying to get it while it was still fresh on my mind from the event last Saturday, and give me some feedback. Let me know what you think, and if you like it, we'll do this again in the future. And let's get right into it.
This is all free space.
Not all of these.
Don't drive at the first fucking cone. Hey Cindy, don't drive straight at that cone.
Put a line. Write Cindy's name beside it.
Cindy, no.
Give yourself room to get yourself set for this slalom.
You hit the start light once. Or twice.
And it's a slalom. It's a tight slalom.
Yep.
Put all that heat in the Falcons early. I'm gonna have to spray like fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I can beep it. So then it exits. It's an easy exit, so you can get on throttle as early as possible, like now. That's really just an outside wall and you're already up there. Give up. I'm going to try to move myself left and then get it wrapped. I want to carry speed, but I mean that's a tight corner and that pole's a little freaky. To get it turned and then back on the gas now. We'll have a data trace for our throttle so we can see who's actually.
Yeah. Hopefully it actually works.
We'll see who's at 71% throttle first. How's that?
That works.
Or it could be 92. Or it could be 18.
It's Solostorm you're running.
The newest one.
Oh.
That's the OBD2 thing that gives weird readings. So you can carry as much speed up that hill as you can. Keep it tight on these and a long straight. Bad entry.
Ugh.
Painful entry. And as soon as you turn on that first cone, get back on throttle. If it comes out here, let it come out here. It's fine. But stay in throttle. You need to backside this one to get yourself set up for this. Because God, that entry sucks. So like I said, this slalom is 25 paces. It's the same as the last one. 70 feet. That's a decent speed, but
Give it up going in.
and then you can't get on it coming out either. Hey, make room. Give yourself room. Don't drive straight.
My ass is like a big on your video.
No, I don't care about that. I'm saying don't drive straight at that goddamn cone. Give yourself a little bit of room to make the turn.
Wes's video will.
I guess it's not that vital to get it wrapped. You can almost drive straight in on this one.
You're more of a evening, nighttime worker. It's not high enough resolution.
Well, at least you're going on the outside here, because god damn, this is a pain.
Yeah, how much do you want to give it up?
I mean, I want to get as far to the right as I can and thread the needle between this and that outside cone, because that wall doesn't matter at all.
No, but you got the entry point over there.
I mean, you don't want to give up shit tons of room, but you still want to carry speed around here and try to get it in. I'm just saying that wall is in line with this. There's no way you're going to get it turned 90 degrees and be tight on that wall.
No one should ever be on that wall.
Now you can try to kiss the last cone of it as you set up on this.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to have enough power to need to track out.
That's
I mean,
more relative to entry speed.
As long as I don't hit that last cone, I'm fine. I mean, ideally it would be nice to save distance by keeping it up close to that, and save distance by keeping it close to this first cone, but as long as I can keep my foot to the floor, I'll let the car be where it wants to be. And as sideways as it wants to be. This is just wherever you can be, as long as you can keep your foot to the floor. This is to keep people from running into that pole.
I always assume what's in
To give yourself entry on that entrance back there, so you can get it wrapped and back to the throttle, because this should be a full throttle turn, and I'm hoping we don't have to lift through this at all. Like foot to the floor just before that, and then foot to the floor all the way up. Let it push out to the left, get it wrapped in.
Yeah, that was my plan as well.
You just stay in it.
Some of your weird balance of cars.
Yours rotates. Quit your bitching.
Still trying to figure out how to make it rotate better.
Still foot to the floor. That should work.
You gonna run in a second gear?
Maybe. If we run out of second gear here,
I wouldn't go to third.
no, we'll ride the rev limiter. I don't think there's anywhere else on this course we're going to even be close.
Yeah. It's 1.5 seconds of shift.
Probably, maybe more. Because getting it back is the problem.
Yeah.
Or accidentally going to fifth, or God forbid, first.
Oh, don't let him shift the Toyota.
And then this, you can carry a shit ton of speed around here, because all you got to do is get it in before that. So I mean, if you can backside that cone and you can get on here, you can fucking stay in it. And there's a white line here, but it's like, keep your foot in it. If the car wants to be over here, you got plenty of time to get it back and get it wrapped for this. There's no need to try to like stay a tight line around that. And this is where we have to consider Steve Reif and his no two item. Because braking and turning, I mean, I want to carry speed in and just kind of scrub it off as I turn. Because it's a late apex and off camber and opens. But have you heard Steve Reif's story?
No.
He said he went somewhere one time and they had an Asian buffet, and you could either get one item for $7.50 or two items for like $9 or something. And he said he wanted General Tso's chicken and something else, so he went up and he ordered two items. And the woman there says, "You know two item." And he's like, "But I want the General Tso's." No, you skinny, you know two item, you one item. So now every time he says he tries to turn and brake at the same time, he just imagines the Falcons going, "Oh, you know two item." So brake or turn, and then we're gonna be like having to figure it out through here.
Right.
Just don't mow down that cone right there.
Don't mow it down?
Don't mow down that cone. The cars are gonna, I mean, you're coming in here and the world's falling away and it's off camber, and the car is gonna push out here to this cone. Don't hit it. Then you're gonna cross this dip and all of a sudden you're on camber and it's gonna want to pull to the right. It's gonna put you on this. You can still carry a ton of speed through all that.
Well, this guy, so the driver one pole will be a safety.
Like, I want to be full throttle again by here at least.
How much you gonna lift the transmission and finish?
None? Yeah, that's gonna be the Jadrees thing. Oh, dude, I'm flat. And then there's like brake lights. Jay, we can see your fucking brake lights, dude. No, dude, I'm flat. Jay, we can see your fucking brake lights. We can see them from grid.
Are you left foot brake? If not,
No, dude, I'm flat. Time's out there.
yeah, that's a pretty narrow six pack.
Doesn't matter. You're not gonna hit them. There's plenty of room. There's a hot dog in the hallway there, right? Said I want to scare that cone, backside it, and get turned for this. You're saying how much am I going to brake here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a checkup. I think we can do it. I think we can do it with a lift without having to touch the brakes. Because again, you want to kiss this one, you want to be on it. If you're out here,
You're boned.
no, if you're out here, there's still plenty of time to get it in. You're gonna have to like be right on that cone. You're gonna be right on the finish cones. But there's plenty of room. Look at this gap from here. Look, you come over here. You're out here, you're late on this, you can still make it through there. You can still thread that needle. There's 80, 100 feet. .35 paces, and it's open by a car width. If you carry speed around that first wall and you get late on the second wall, you still got time. As long as you don't plow that first cone of it, you still got time to get it in without hitting this cone. So lift to get it to set and then put it to the floor.
It's a bold move, cop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we with the wall, whoever has the timing lights is in the timing chief. That's how Jason got the job.
Should I announce that at the driver's meeting?
Right now Nate's in the running, but he hit it.
Does
You-
the 10
you
man
heard it.
have a sheet metal cock?
If you hit the timing lights, you're our new timing chief. Congratulations.
That's how Jason got the job.
Yeah.
You hit him, you fix him.
Alright, so let's go over the data. I did not set starts and finishes because I am lazy, but they're basically right here. The start's right here, so we'll sync it there and start from there. So through the first slalom, I pick up a little bit of time, and if you look down here in the throttle trace, I don't think you can actually see where I'm touching, but Huggy lifts a little bit, especially at the start of it. Like to get around the first corner. Okay, we're full throttle. I come off throttle a little sooner, and then I get a little stabby with the throttle. He kind of feathers at it. So going into this first corner, I'm ahead. So it looks like I make the first corner. I push out really wide. This is where in the course walk video I said I don't think you have to lift, but if you look at my throttle trace down there at the bottom, you definitely, absolutely, 100% have to lift there. That was wrong on my part. He gives himself a little more room on the slalom. So in the slalom, I do the thing that you're not supposed to do, where I'm absolutely stabbing at the throttle on here. Look at those little green spikes down there in the throttle. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. I'm stabbing at it, but it seemed to work. I got better through the slalom. So at the end of the slalom, he actually manages to get on throttle and stay on throttle more than me, sooner than me. But again, he was carrying less speed through there. I mean, that's a pretty huge speed differential there. If you look at it, we're down to, on his run, minimum speed was a 43, and mine minimum speed was a 47. So there's about 4 miles per hour through the entire slalom. Looking again at the middle, and the weird part is I'm not even hitting the peak lateral G's up at the top. That's strange. I don't know. I can look at the video and see how it looks, but there's some speed right there. There's some time in that slalom. Alright, so I synced it at the last corner of the slalom again. We make this right-hander. Looks like he carries a little more speed around there. I get back on the gas and get back in front. We just park it for that corner. 30 miles per hour, 28 miles per hour. That's a slow corner. Slow corners are slow. Foot to the floor. I'm immediately foot to the floor. He feathers at it a little bit before he gets back on it. Pretty much neck and neck on speed. Down into here. I get way better through there. Again, the apex speed on that is off by about 4 miles per hour. I'm just carrying more speed around that left-hand corner. So, on the right-hander coming up, possibly because I carried, oh my god, did I carry more speed into that. So on the double apex right, because I carried more speed, on the course walk, I'm like, I think we can go full throttle here. I hope we can go full throttle here. I was wrong. Man, I pushed way out wide. I had to come way off the throttle and then get back in it, trying to like just stump on the gas to get the car to kind of rotate a little bit under me. And it did. It did. But when you're only looking at from the exit of that corner into this next one, you see how much time I gave up from distance alone. That little bit I had to check up on the throttle right here. More than he did. I give up a ton of distance. And he pulls back ahead of me. So I carry more speed around this left-hander, the one where on the video I talked about, you know, coming flying in there. You can carry a ton of speed around that corner, and then you're driving up and at the cone. So coming in there, I'm braking hard for that the start of that right-hander. I'm trying to keep it wrapped on the middle cone, get myself set. So Huggy pushes out wider here, and I think that really, really, really hurt him. Let's align him again. I can get back on gas sooner. I'm cutting distance, and I'm carrying more speed the whole time. Again, his minimum speed through there 33, my minimum speed 34ish, 35, 34.5, 34. Oh, 33.9. Nope, that's him. I'm looking at the wrong one. Yeah, again, it's down to a little bit more corner speed. That corner, though, it's off camber, the world's falling away from you, and then it just snaps on at the last second. So let's sync them again right here. So now he did say coming back that he didn't feel like he was going through this double apex left into the six-pack fast enough, and you can see right there on the throttle trace where he's checked up mid corner. So he turns in, and then I'm foot to the floor. He gives a little stab. He lifts, and then he gets back full throttle. And it looks like he's actually ahead at this point. Pretty much dead even on speed, carrying it down through here and into the finish. I get just a little bit back earlier on the gas right here for the finish, and pick up that little bit of time there. So that's the Solostorm. I mean, there's some pretty obvious things in Solostorm. You know, this first slalom, there's a quarter of a second right there, maybe. Let's see, I might be able to turn on. Where's my time? Yeah, like third thing down, I missed it. Okay. So from here, they're dead even at the start. By the end of the slalom, I've got a quarter second on them. That's one slalom. Coming out of that corner a little bit better. He manages to do that one better. I pushed wide, tried to carry speed. It didn't really work for me. This is through the six-pack into the slalom. Again, on the slalom, let's only look at the slalom. Let's focus only on the slalom. So through the slalom, again, there's about 2/10. So into this left-hander at the end where you have to park it. He puts over 3/10 on me through that one section, and I knew. You'll see my video in a second where I'm pumping my fist in anger because I got it slow. I think my cat's telling me it's time for bed. Alright, so into this corner. That corner alone, 4/10, almost half a second. But again, I give it up because I come into that double apex right way too fast. I give up a ton of room. I have to check up on the throttle really, really hard. And he's pretty much steady through there. So I picked up almost half a second, but then it dropped down by the end of that double apex. So now on the left, again, I'm putting time on him. He catches me mid-corner. He's carrying more speed through the middle of it, whereas I'm scrubbing it off. I'm in the green trace on speed up here. I'm scrubbing off speed. I'm trying to get it set so I can get back on throttle sooner, and I managed to carry it out way, way better. So through here, like I said, he managed to actually put more time on me. He thought he messed up this double apex left, but man, he actually managed to pull ahead there right into that double gate, the double walls at the end. So this is why Solostorm is nice. You can come back and you can think you fucked shit up, and you can look at the data and see that no, you were actually better through there. Regardless of what your brain told you, what your butt dyno told you, you were actually faster through there, and he was absolutely faster through that double apex lift that I thought that I had just nailed. So, let's move on to the videos. So from the start, Huggy's going to swing a wider line than I do. I actually run a tighter line. I get into the first slalom. I carry a little bit more speed through here. I think we looked at about a quarter of a second on the data. This is where I was really wrong about the fact that I could not go in here flat. I had to lift. Brake. Alright, into this next slalom again. I was stabby on the throttle, but I carried more speed through here. I think I set myself up a little less. He was able to carry speed. I was annoyed at this point. He comes in wider on this. He gets a better run out of it. He's able to hold a tighter line. I carry more speed. I push way out wide. He gets a little head there, but I take it down into this. On here, I got in earlier. I ran a way tighter line. Let it push to the edge out. And then I thought I did this right. He got ahead through here. It's not much, but he did get ahead through here. This little juke at the finish, I think I may have gotten on the throttle and pulled away from him right there, but that's it. And that's it for the first Autocross Autopsy. So this was an experiment. I'm trying to figure out, where we want to go with this. Hopefully you learn something from it. Hopefully you gain something from it. Some insight in how we're doing the course walks, or me saying that I was fucking wrong during those course walks. If there's anything you like, if there's anything you don't like, if there's anything you want to change, let me know. I know my voice is annoying. I can't really change that. Probably not going to change the fact that I'm slightly inebriated while I made this. But like I said, it's pushing midnight. Hopefully this first experiment went well. If you liked it, please say something. And hopefully I'll see you again next time. Thank you for watching.